All right, I am back. Can you hear me? Make sure y'all are still here.
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can hear me. I am not muted. Yes, no. We can hear you. All right, guys. So, yes, chapter choices. We are on chapter 30. So we have 4 options. We have option 1, the wardens return with a verdict. Option 2, the thief begins the work up close and it's hard. Option 3, something notices Ember and likes what it sees. And option 4, Athena wakes changed but not alone. What are we thinking, guys? The Raps votes for 4. Once again, at option 1, the wardens return with a verdict. Option 2, the thief begins the work up close and it's hard. Option 3, something notices Ember and likes what it sees. And option 4, Athena wakes changed but not alone. Option 2 was the thief begins the work up close and it's hard. No man. Athena content. Okay, so you want Athena wakes changed but not alone? Okay, looks like everyone wants 4. Or everyone who's voted anyhow. I changed my answer to 1. It's too late. No ad. All right, guys. Athena wakes changed, but not alone. I got my dice ready just in case. Well, you'll probably maybe need it for the next one. Okay. Athena woke to warmth. Not heat, not the burning electric kind that came with power, but something steadier. Weight. Presence. Breath that wasn't hers. For a moment, she didn't move. She lay suspended between sleep and waking, cataloging sensations the way a fighter checks their body after a hard fall. Stone beneath her, softened, shaped into something like a bed. A cloak draped over her shoulders. Sam's, she realized distantly. A solid, familiar pressure against her ribs. What the hell happened in the last chapter? Oh, right. She was having a breakdown. And then she rested. And all of her team supported her. I remember that now. Okay. Stone beneath her, softened, shaped into something like a bed. A cloak draped over her shoulders. Sam's, she realized distantly. A solid, familiar pressure against her ribs. Ember. He was curled around her torso, chin resting squarely on her sternum, wings tucked with surprising care. Every slow rise and fall of his chest anchored her back into herself. He exhaled. Nothing hurt. That was new. Her magic didn't feel like a storm waiting to break loose. It wasn't coiled tight, wasn't screaming for direction. It sat inside her like a deep lake. Vast, yes, but quiet. Athena opened her eyes. The courtyard was bathed in early light. Not a sun exactly, but the realm's equivalent. A soft, pearlescent glow that suggested morning without demanding it. Stone columns stood repaired, but visibly altered, bearing hairline seams like healed scars. People were nearby, not hovering, not guarding, just there. Thanks for the clip, Wolfie. Panda sat cross-legged against a column, sharpening her hammer with rhythmic focus. Raps dozed lightly on a ledge, daggers tucked away but close. Wolfie lay sprawled a few feet away, half-shifted, tail thumping once when Athena stirred. Casper hovered near the edge of the courtyard, weaving gentle stabilization patterns into the air. Maintenance magic, not emergency triage. Sam and Jovi sat together on the low steps. Sam noticed her first. He froze, then smiled, soft and disbelieving. She's awake. Jovi looked up, relief breaking across his face so openly it almost hurt to see. Hey, he said quietly. Welcome back. Athena swallowed. Her voice came out rough but real. How long? Sam stood, approaching slowly, like one might approach a wild thing that had finally stopped bleeding. A few hours, he said. Long enough for the realm to settle. Athena shifted, carefully sitting up. Ember grumbled, but did not move, only adjusted, tail tightening possessively around her waist. She glanced down at him, one brow lifting. You gonna let me up, or are we doing this now? Ember cracked one eye open, projected one smug, sleepy feeling. Mine. Athena huffed a laugh, quieter than her usual, but genuine. Yeah, she murmured. Okay, fair. She looked back at the others. Something was different. Not just the way they watched her. Not fear, not awe, but recognition. Like they weren't waiting for her to lead or command or decide. They were just present. How bad is it? She asked. Carlos answered from where he stood near the courtyard arch. Define bad. Athena snorted faintly. Never mind. Casper drifted closer. The realm stabilized around the changes you made. Choice is louder now. Messier, but alive. Will stood apart, near the shadow of a half-restored wall. He inclined his head when Athena met his gaze. Respect, not reverence. The wardens haven't returned, he added. Yet. Athena nodded. They will. Jovi tilted his head. You sound sure. She was. Because when she reached inward, not for power but for self, she felt it. A shift. Not more strength, more space. I'm not carrying the throne anymore, she said slowly. Not the way I was. Sam's brow furrowed. Is that bad? Athena considered. No, she said. It's different. She closed her eyes briefly, feeling the bonds she'd woven. Not as obligations, but as living connections. She could feel Ember's steady presence. Sam's bright, volatile magic. Casper's quiet lattice. Panda's unyielding will. Jovi's fierce loyalty. Wolfie's grounded certainty. Even Will's fractured light, no longer bound to watching, but choosing. I don't feel like a pillar, Athena continued. I feel like a junction. Raps yawned. That sounds way less lonely. Athena smiled at her. It is. She shifted again, finally convincing Ember to loosen enough for her to stand. When she did, there was no surge of power, no dramatic flare, just balance. Her wings unfurled slightly, not reflexively or defensively, but in comfort. She looked down at her hands. They were still hers. No glow, no tremor. Just hands that had done impossible things and were now steady. Sam stepped closer. Do you feel like you? Athena met his eyes. Yes, she said. And more. Jovi crossed his arms lightly. Good. Because we were not prepared to stage an intervention with a cosmic god queen. Athena laughed. A real laugh this time, warm and unguarded. Oh, I'm still a problem, she assured him. Just a rested one. Ember stretched, wings flaring lazily, then settled at her side like a living promise. Athena looked around at them, at her people, her mess, her consequences, her choices. She felt changed. Not hardened, not elevated. Integrated. All right, she said, rolling her shoulders. What did I miss? Hannah grinned. The universe behaved. Athena raised an eyebrow. That never lasts. From somewhere far beyond the courtyard, the realm shifted. Not in alarm, but in attention. Athena felt it. She smiled slowly. No, she agreed, but this time. She glanced at Ember, then at the others. I won't face it alone. The morning held, and whatever came next would have to reckon with that. All right. No, you didn't change to uncertainty, Wolfie. You changed to certainty. It was like calm certainty. All right. Do you want to do one more chapter, guys? Chapter 31. You have 4 options again. The wardens return with their verdict is option 1. Option 2, Athena rewrites the rules of leadership. Option 3, Ember is summoned by something unexpected. Or option 4, the cost of being seen. What are our thoughts? Three, 4, 3, 2. All right. I think we're gonna need your dice there, Casper. Hey, well, welcome. You just missed the first chapter of the Clanker Chronicles, but you can watch the replay if you want to catch up. Hopefully the 3, 2, 1 made it. Roll the 1. 1 it is. Almost will. All right. The wardens return with their verdict. In. All right. Chapter 31. The wardens return with their verdict. The Shadow Realm did not tense this time. That was how it... Okay, thank you for the hydrate. The Shadow Realm did not tense this time. That was how Athena knew the wardens were already inside it. No screaming axioms, no collapsing geometry, no violent realignment of reality. Just a subtle pressure shift, like a courtroom filling before the judge arrives. Athena felt it as she stood, one hand resting loosely against Ember's warm shoulder. He lifted his head at the same moment. Oh my gosh, I need to sit up here probably so I can see this right. He lifted his head at the same moment, eyes narrowing, a low sound vibrating in his chest that wasn't a growl so much as a statement. They're here, Athena said quietly. The courtyard stilled. Sam's shoulders squared. Jovi's hand slid into Sam's. Panda stood, hammer resting easily against her thigh. Casper hovered higher, wings tight but steady. Wolfie rose to his feet, grounding the space by his sheer presence. Will straightened from the shadows, lantern light brightening in alert attention. The air ahead of them folded inward. No terror formed. No portal opened. 3 figures simply resolved into place, standing where there had been empty stone a moment before. The first wardens. They appeared smaller than before. Not diminished, recalibrated. Their mantles still shimmered with living equation, but the symbols now updated more slowly, as if the system itself required deliberation. Their faces remained smooth planes of light through faint irregularities, or though faint irregularities rippled beneath the surface, like expressions struggling to exist. The center warden spoke. All right, these guys had robot voices. Athena, equilibrium status, stable. Deviation, continuing. Athena inclined her head once. I assumed you'd noticed. The second warden's gaze shifted to Ember. Dragon anchor integration confirmed. Non-catastrophic. Unexpected. Ember flared his wings just enough to be unmistakably present. The third warden addressed Will. Fracture unit. Your status remains unresolved. Will did not avert his gaze. I remain where I choose. A pause followed, longer than any previous recalculation. Athena felt the realm listening. Verdict proceeding, the center warden intoned. The symbols around all 3 wardens rearranged, flowing into a configuration Athena had never seen before. The pressure in the air deepened, though it carried restraint rather than a threat. The previous model is no longer optimal. That landed. Casper's breath caught. Sam went very still. Even Panda blinked. Athena's expression did not change. Meaning? The throne's original function has been superseded. The Unmaker's role has been disrupted. Choice distribution has increased system resilience. The words echoed outward, embedding themselves into the lattice of the realm. Will's lantern light flickered sharply. You're saying the universe is holding, he said. Yes. Athena felt something inside her chest settle. The second warden continued. However, this structure introduces unpredictability. Cascading consequences are likely. Athena nodded. They already are. The third warden's head tilted. You accept this risk? Yes, Athena said simply. Another pause. The wardens exchanged data in silence, streams of light passing between them faster than thought. Athena waited without flinching. Ember remained still at her side, heat steady, presence unyielding. Finally, the center warden spoke again. Verdict, observational continuance. A ripple moved through the courtyard. Jovi exhaled softly. Sam's shoulders loosened a fraction.
Fuck.
Athena raised an eyebrow. That's it? Intervention is suspended. Enforcement authority is deferred. The second warden added. The system you have introduced will be monitored. Failure will prompt reevaluation. Athena smiled faintly. You'll be watching. Yes. She considered them for a long moment. Then watch closely, she said. You might learn something. Third warden's symbols flickered, briefly destabilizing. Statement logged. The center warden shifted its attention to Ember once more. Dragon anchor, your autonomy is acknowledged. Ember lifted his head fully now. eyes bright and ancient and young all at once. He projected a single, unmistakable intent into the space between them. I choose. The wardens did not recoil. They recorded. Choice confirmed. The light around them dimmed slightly. This jurisdiction remains provisional, the center warden concluded. You may proceed. With that, the three figures dissolved, not retreating or departing, simply ceasing to occupy the space they had defined. The pressure lifted. The courtyard breathed again. For several heartbeats, no one spoke. Then Panda broke the silence. So we're on cosmic probation. Athena snorted quietly. Sounds about right. Sam stepped closer. Are they going to come back? Yes, Athena said. Eventually. Joby squeezed Sam's hand. And until then? Athena looked around at them, her people, her choices, her consequences, and felt the steady hum of a universe that had not rejected what she built. Until then, she said, resting her hand on Ember's warm scales. We keep living. Ember chirred approvingly. Far beyond the Shadow Realm, systems adjusted. The wardens watched. And for the first time since they had been created, they did not interfere. Hey, Toby's back. Hey, Nate Drizzles. Hi, welcome on in. I don't know if you're still here, but you're just catching us with the Clanker Chronicles. He's arrived. Thanks, folks. It's just my morning routine getting in the way. Be like that, Joby. Yep, for sure. I still want to feel cool about what I am in this story. Well, I don't know what to tell ya, Will. I mean, I think you have a pretty, significant role so far, so. Something like Living Fire. Yeah, like the lantern light. But you're also some destabilizing force, so. Okay, guys, let's do one more chapter, because those are pretty short. So chapter 32. Option 1, the cost of being observed. Option 2, Athena defines what leadership means now. Option 3, the Unmaker responds indirectly. Or option 4, Ember is curious about the wardens. This is unfortunate. Sam went to have a shower. Lord Bobby been summoned. Will wants 3, Raps wants 3, Wolfie wants 3. All right, the Unmaker responds indirectly. Disappear. All right, Casper, I think you've been outvoted. So it's a very clear vote for 3. Okay. Unmaker responds indirectly. Wolfie. All right. We're going with 3. All right. Chapter 32. The Unmaker responds indirectly. We are going 3. The first sign came as kindness. Athena noticed it while standing at the edge of the Shadow Realm's outer lattice, watching new paths stabilize where fractures had once threatened to widen. Ember sat beside her, tail curled neatly around his feet, eyes half-lidded in watchful calm. The realm felt generous. Too generous. Asper sensed it moments later, her wings stuttering mid-hover. Athena, she said carefully. The ambient field just shifted. Athena nodded. I feel it. The change carried no pressure, no hunger, no fear. It arrived as relief, a loosening in the air, a softening of effort. The kind of sensation that invited people to set things down. Sam paused mid-incantation nearby, brow furrowing. That spell just finished itself. Joby looked up sharply. Finished itself how? I complete the final stabilization loop, Sam replied. The magic resolved. Hannah straightened from where she was reinforcing a barrier. That's not normal. Wolfie's ears flattened. Something smoothing the ground ahead of us. Athena closed her eyes. She did not reach outward. She listened. Far beyond the realm, in places the wardens charted and the veil thinned, patterns were adjusting. Conflicts eased without conversation. Difficult decisions arrived pre-softened. Tensions released before they could crest. Choice still existed, but its edges had been sanded down. Athena exhaled slowly. The Unmaker isn't pushing, she said. It's assisting. Will-o'-the-Wisp appeared at her side in a flicker of lantern blue flame, expression tight. It's offering outcomes that feel merciful. That's its language, Athena replied. It learned. Ember's head lifted. A low sound rumbled through his chest. Thoughtful, unsettled. Quiet danger, he projected. Yes, Athena murmured. Exactly. Subheading: The Gift. The proof arrived from a nearby world, a border place, newly reconnected after the redistribution of choice. A message crystal bloomed into life in Casper's hands, its surface shimmering with unfamiliar calm. The voice that emerged sounded relieved, grateful. Conflicts have ended, the envoy said. Long-standing disputes resolved themselves overnight. People woke up knowing what they wanted. No resistance, no grief. We wanted to thank... The message cut off. Athena felt the thread tighten. They didn't choose, she said softly. They accepted. Sam swallowed. It felt good, didn't it? Yes, Athena replied. That's the problem. Around them, similar reports filtered in. Region stabilizing with unsettling ease. Pain bypassed. Struggle shortened. Futures narrowing into clean, quiet lines. The Unmaker had shifted tactics. It no longer reached for annihilation. It cultivated relief. Subheading: The Shadow of Agreement. That night, or what passed for it, Athena dreamed. She stood alone on a plain of soft gray light. No sky, no ground, just presence. The Unmaker did not appear. Its influence did. A voice threaded through the space without sound. You taught them to choose. I teach them to rest. Athena did not answer. Your method hurts. Mine heals quickly. She felt the temptation then. Not personal, not seductive. Structural. A universe leaning toward the path of least pain. We can coexist. You handle the exceptions. I will handle the weight. Athena woke with Ember's claw resting over her heart. Deep, steady, anchoring. She sat up slowly. The offer lingered. Not as a threat, as an alternative. Subheading: Ripple Effects. By morning, the team had gathered again. Casper spoke first. The realm is compensating around the Unmaker's influence. It's subtle. Legal. The wardens won't intervene. Will's jaw tightened. It's operating inside the margins you created. Athena nodded. It's respecting the letter of choice. Sam rubbed his temples. People are going to accept this. It feels humane. Joby crossed his arms. And over time? Athena looked toward the horizon, where the lattice shimmered with a softness that hadn't been there before. Over time, she said, they stop reaching. Ember stood, wings unfolding slightly, eyes bright with focus. It's teaching the universe to lie down. Athena placed a hand on his shoulder. Yes, she agreed, and the universe is very tired. She turned back to her people. The Unmaker learned from us, she said. It learned restraint. It learned patience. Hinda snorted. I liked it better when it tried to eat us. Athena smiled faintly. So did I. She looked outward again, feeling the slow spread of comfort that asked nothing in return. This isn't a battle we can charge into, she said. It's a conversation the universe hasn't finished having. Ember's tail lashed once, decisive. Then we stay awake. Athena nodded. Yes, she said. We stay awake. Far away, systems adjusted again. The wardens observed. The Unmaker waited. And somewhere between relief and will, the future narrowed, just enough to notice. All right. That's it for tonight. I will tell you the chapters for next time. Chapter 33, option 1 is the cost of easy mercy. Option 2 is Athena refuses the offer. Option 3 is the first world pushes back. And option 4 is Ember does not like the dream. That will be a decision for next time. And it is now January 2 here, so thanks for spending the end of the first day of 2026 with me. It was great having you here. I will be back, assuming I'm feeling up to it. W, welcome back, stream. Aw, thanks, guys. I will be back, assuming I'm feeling okay tomorrow, health-wise. I'll be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow with another stream. Holy shit, guys. So many redeems. All right, hydrating. Oh my god. All right. Who is on for reading?
I can't hear you.
Oh my god. I am here. Come to us, Per. Come to us. One of us. Anyone have anyone that they would like to read?
I can't hear you.
No, she's not here. I'm here. Ganan. Okay. We accept her. Gooba gabba. Alright, guys. I don't know why my thing is glitching now, but good thing we're basically done. So have a great night. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow, and sleep well in the meantime. Let's go yell parade at Nan. Bye.